What?
Hey.
What's going on, everybody?
How is everyone?
A whole new year.
I know.
And
We're 4 days into a whole new year.
And not only, this is also season 2, episode 1.
We made it.
Oh my gosh.
We finally made it to season 2.
51 episodes in season 1, and now
Yes.
we're back.
Yes.
Season 2.
Absolutely.
What it was people thinking.
Man,
Woo.
people. So, yes, we do have giveaways going on tonight, guys. So do be sure that you are sharing, and our Oz behind the scenes will put your name in each time you share. Share.
I'm going to
Got
be your
lots of
fat, bald
merch.
Vanna White for tonight. I'm going to spin everything and make it look all pretty.
You got this. You got this.
Hope everybody's holidays was good. How was your holidays?
Good, I guess. Considering I almost died, but it happens.
That
How was
usually
yours?
I usually almost die a couple times a week, so it wasn't really, probably 4 times while I was off. Kind of just fell over a couple times, drooled on myself. Yeah, it was a basic cut. It was a basic 2 weeks,
Oh yes, at home. At home.
But good. Everybody's healthy, at least in our household, and
that's good.
Unfortunately, I know there's a lot of our viewers out there that's dealing with a lot of rough stuff. So prayers for y'all, and hopefully you guys had a good holidays and Christmas and whatever you celebrate. I hope everything was well and you guys are all safe and healthy.
Yep, much love to all of you. So please don't hesitate to dip in, ask any questions.
Yeah, for sure.
Or what have you. We've got
share.
Yeah, just share.
Just get out there and share. If you don't like what's going on, one of y'all friends will.
Absolutely.
Share the love.
Absolutely.
And we like to talk with y'all, so make sure you comment on there. We'll talk with you, and even later on, you watch a show later on after it's been out on YouTube and all the other platforms. We'll comment with you guys, yes, for sure.
Like it, comment, subscribe.
Oh man! So what we got going on for today for the first show in season 2? I keep wanting to say season 1.
I know
it's kind of weird.
Yes,
it is weird.
When you put up the event, I was like, that looks so weird. It says
season 2.
I know.
It's awesome.
So yeah, this one I've actually been looking forward to. I've been trying to link up with him to get a good date. So I figured our second season premiere. Why not have Mr. MC Mack?
Oh, we got MC Mack tonight. What is going on, brother?
Man, what's happening? Repping that kamikaze, staying corona free. You did.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Happy
New Year, man. Hope all your family's well, man, and healthy, man.
And
man. Same to you, man. Just, taking it one day at a time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Joe, can you do a picture? Do a selfie?
Oh, right now?
You can't, can you? I got you.
We'll I just started a watch party.
Go ahead. Well, I'm glad you can because I can't. So, guys, watch parties. Share. Yes, lots and lots of sharing and lots of...
We're coming this way up, or what are we doing?
Yeah. Might have to switch sides. Still filling it out. I don't know. That would be weird, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Here you go.
So,
let's
Mac, we're doing a selfie.
There we go.
So...
I can't hit the button.
You can't hit the button.
Shoot. Ready.
What?
1, 2, 3. Whole problem is everybody else in the background's in focus. Like a fat man all in the middle, look like a giant thumb in your picture. What the?
Oh my goodness. Yes.
You can see if those
work out them bugs.
Oh man.
But
how you been, Mac?
Man, I've been chilling, enjoying music, man, and just enjoying this time at home.
Where's home located, man?
Away from everything.
Where you at? What part of the country you at, man?
I'm in Memphis, Tennessee, man. Memphis 10, man. Kamikaze, Tennessee, man.
Okay.
Kamikaze, Tennessee, man. Yeah, man. AKA Memphis. Welcome to the jungle.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Man, the concrete jungle. Yeah.
So, do you have any shout outs, plugs, sponsors, websites you want to hit real quick?
Well, of course, I'm actually celebrating mine. I've reached a point in my career now where my song "Easy Come, Easy Go" is now at 2 million streams on Spotify and also on Grand Theft Auto.
Right on.
And I never had a song that streamed that many times. My solo, that is, you know what I'm saying? And so y'all check out that "Easy Come, Easy Go" on my YouTube channel. That's MCMACK Music on YouTube. And of course, go to the MC Mack store. We are booking, selling verses, tracks, and collabo features. If interested, holler back. You know what I'm saying?
There you
We're
go.
doing collabo features. We still working with artists that still, doing the thing. And of course, come shop, check out all my merch. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the whole Kamikaze. And
Guys,
everybody who's staying safe out there, man. Even the ones that's
he has so much cool merch, guys. Seriously.
prayers up.
I think we got we got a hat and shirt here, right here. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
And
cups.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
posters.
Kamikaze. Yeah, the MC Mack store.
Yep, that is the link. It is MC Mack store. So go get your merch.
Yeah, MK. Yeah, for sure. I still spread it out. Oh yeah, I got it looking good in there. Yeah, MC Mack store. I've been in business probably about 8 or 9 years at the MC Mack store. You know what I'm saying? This is doing real cool and more merch every day. And that link is actually MKT. That's M as in Mary, K as in kitten, T as in Tom.com/MCMACK store. And pick up the merch. I pay for all the shipping and handling.
He does.
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
Free shipping and handling when you shop with me, man. We got the plug at the post office. We got the plug at the post office, man. It may take a minute, but you're gonna get there even with a tracking number.
That's what's up.
So let's go all the way. Let's go to the beginning, man. What makes MC Mack MC Mack? Let's start with the name. Where's that come from?
Oh man, that's a funny story. But yeah, I was in about 6th grade, and me and my homeboy we had wrote some raps. We actually wrote our first couple of raps. So I wrote my first rap in 6th grade. And I was kind of debating on what my name should be if I was going to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I went through a couple of names that wasn't so dope. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna lie. And then it was this fine girl, man. She was fine as a mug, man. And, I always wanted to holler at her, but I never just really approached her. You know what I'm saying? So 6th grade, I kind of stepped to her and got her phone number. And my homeboy like, man, you a Mac, man. You should call him Mac. You know what I'm saying? MC Mack. You know what I'm saying? He was calling himself MC something back them days. So I was like, yeah, you MC, I'm MC Mack then. You know, and that's kind of how it was kind of corny, but it stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's
then
all
I was
good.
MC Mack. Yep.
That is awesome. That's the best story. Joe.
That's awesome. That is good.
Yeah,
you get some crazy stories sometimes when you
great.
start asking what's your name from and stuff. So that's good.
Yeah.
So
I don't even think I hit though.
Oh,
That's
dang.
I just got the phone number.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
that's return
I
of the
was still a
Mac.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, on the return. I ain't no telling what shit now. But yeah.
Oh, okay. So you were saying in 6th grade. So when do you remember actually falling in love with music?
Oh man, it had to be before then. You know, I always loved music. You know, even as a baby, man. My mom used to say, "You be around here repeating, she's a brick," and I would go, "How?" I was little, you know. I didn't even know how to say house. I would just say, "Ow." You know what I'm saying? But back then, I always loved music. You know what I'm saying? I would say, shoot, man, about 4th or 5th grade is when I really 6th grade when I started really taking it serious and thinking I could do something in music. But I always been a fan of music ever since I can remember.
So what was your influences? I mean, I
Oh
definitely got
man,
a taste of, brick house, but
oh
what all around? What was all the influences that you were brought up around and stuff?
yeah. I mean, man, just music in general. You got to think. I come from a music oriented family. I always had music in my family. Goes back from the church. My uncle was a well known blues player. Played the horn for Al Green.
Ooh,
And
okay, that's real awesome.
yeah, and just rest in peace. Yeah, rest in peace, Uncle Ivy Joe. You know what I'm saying? He played with Al Green and he toured. It was old Jay Leno show, and he did tours all across the world. Man, it was awesome. But
That's
then
cool.
also had my aunties and family was also involved in the church and the choir and just music. Period. I used to be over there in the drum section. I didn't know how to play the drums, but I would bring my little drum machine and add accompaniment parts. You know what I'm saying, with the drummer and the pianist. So. That really was my influence. But then, of course, on the hip hop side, I grew up listening to all the old school. So Sugar Hill Gang, Run DMC, Beastie Boys,
Ooh.
LL Cool J, all of them cats were my influences. Man, you name them, I listened to them. Fat Boys, EPMD, Rakim. Man,
I just played my kids some
Skywalker,
Fat
Too
Boys. They
Short.
were like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's Fat Boys. Y'all don't know nothing about this. Y'all better back
Fat
up."
Boys, man. Man,
Oh.
man. Hey, I just looked at Crush. I just watched Crush Groove the other night. Remember Crush Groove, the movie?
Yeah. Oh
Been
my
a long
God,
time.
dude.
Yeah.
That's woo.
That's taking back some
The
memories.
making of Def Jam records.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that is a long time ago. Dang, I'm gonna have to break that back out. Man.
Crush Groove, yeah, man. Classic.
So you said you've been in business with one particular place for 8 or 9 years, but
Yeah, that's my merch.
where did Kamikaze come from?
Well, we did an album when I was with Prophet Posse and Hypnotized Camp Posse, 3-6 Mafia, the whole camp. We had an album that me, Scan Man, and Project Pat. We did an album called The Kazi and Kamikaze Time's Up, which came out back in 1999. From then, we branched off and opened up, myself and Scan Man opened up Kamikaze Records.
Ooh.
And we produced a couple of acts and groups and solo artists and brought them out under our independent production company entitled Kamikaze Productions. And we kind of just, piggybacked off of the whole Killer Clan Kazi. We were always the Killer Clan Kazi when we was the underground days with Paul and Juicy. And when the album came out, The Kazi, which was me, Scan, and Pat, we called it Kamikaze Time's Up and kind of just piggybacked off of that name. And kept it Kamikaze. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Insane, down for whatever, caused out, And it just kind of stuck. It's been Kamikaze ever since.
Hell
like
yeah, that's awesome.
And it was a group. And it was a group also. We produced a group entitled Kamikaze Inc., which was a collaboration of a lot of artists that we put out and bring out like 2 compilations. And one of those songs actually just got put on the Stars Network TV show, P-Valley. So you're looking at reruns of P-Valley on Stars, and you see the portion where the girls get the gun out the glove compartment and the music come on. It's whatever down south. That's Kamikaze Inc.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So, okay, you said that one of your songs is actually on a video game. Like, how did you even start that process, or like, where did that even come from to know to reach out to potentially get your music on video games and TV shows and stuff like that?
Well, come with a lot of, bottom line, just a lot of hard work, grinding and promoting and meeting people. For one, doing a lot of work, a lot of promoting, online, face-to-face, just trying to get your music out there. It's funny because that song that is on Grand Theft Auto 5 for PlayStation and Xbox came out like in 1995. They just picked it up maybe 2 or 3 years ago, like 2 years ago or something like that.
I remember when they picked it up. It was like 2 years ago.
Crazy how that went. Yeah, it was so. I mean, I did a collaboration with a cat from overseas. I think he in the UK. And he bought a couple of tracks from me. And he wanted to bring out like a mixtape, which is what I thought. And, he paid money for a couple of songs that I released some old songs, and I guess he ended up putting it out. But then he also had a couple of deals he said he had working on the side. I didn't know that he had Grand Theft Auto on the side. Of course, I would have charged a lot more. But so I sold him, the tracks or whatever. We did a little deal on them, and then the next thing I know, one of my homeboys was hitting me up saying, "Hey man, your song is on Grand Theft Auto." I get a lot of emails, I get a lot of inboxes and stuff. So I was like, man, whatever. Stop playing, So I said, all right, if you're serious, I want you to film yourself playing the video game. Turn your TV up loud and let me hear it. A couple minutes later, I'm thinking, he's just tripping. There's somebody playing in the email, in the inbox, how folks do.
Right.
But he actually sent it back, and he was bumping the song. I'm like, damn. So I'm thinking, how in the world did this song get on Grand Theft Auto? So the only other person that I did business with on that song besides my distributor was this cat. So I ended up calling him up, man. And by that time, it went viral. It was viral. People were talking about it. And all right, he's like, yeah, man, I did a license deal. Woo, woo, woo. And here's what I did for. Boom, boom, boom. And, hey. Set everything up, and the money's been coming lucrative.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
And it is about networking. It really is.
It is.
The music business. If you don't network and you're literally always talking your brand, then stuff like that doesn't happen. So, and I know you're huge. You were always on the hustle. You're always moving.
But you gotta be.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Most definitely.
So
Most definitely.
Guys, keep sharing because we're gonna do a drawing here in just a few. So keep sharing. The first drawing, I think we should do one of the posters. So, I worked it out with.
Posters?
Yeah. I worked it out with Mack that if he would get me the merch and sign it, I would do giveaways.
Ooh,
so
hell yeah.
2-sided poster.
Voila, share.
Yep. 2-sided poster,
Yeah,
both
share
sides
it
are
is.
signed. So depending on what side you want out, you got a signature on either side. So
Yeah, for sure.
Share.
Oh,
Sharing
yeah.
is caring.
And signature. I signed those myself.
Every single one right here.
Yep, he sure did.
Yes, sir.
Because we were talking on the phone. He's like, well, what you want me to do with these cups? I'm like, sign them. He was like, sign them. I'm like, please.
Okay.
So posters, cups. I'm not giving anyone my hoodie or my shirt. I love them. I want to hear a funny but true story. This happened today. Okay.
I had a guy that ordered. I found some more cups, and he ordered one. So I sent it to him, and he received it today in the mail. And he's like, "Hey man, the cup is split in half."
Oh.
I'm like, "It's split in half." He said, "Yeah, they sent it. They didn't package it in the box, and it came here, and it looked like someone took like some like." The days you use to clip, the tree limbs.
Oh,
like,
my
I'm
goodness.
like, I didn't believe it. I'm like, man, how can the post office damage a hunk of plastic? Those cups are plastic,
Yes.
and durable. I thought, but man, he sent a picture of it. I was like, man, like Freddy Krueger got the cup, bro. I was like, man, I don't know what to say. I'll mail you a free one with the next order.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's crazy.
So, going back to your
Shout out the postal service.
Yes. USPS.
So, let's.
Man, they need to get this. Corona is killing us.
Oh, for real. It's hurting
It
it.
is.
It's so many people, especially, there's so many people affected, but the entertainment industry is, venues shutting down, places where people could play, no matter what level of an artist you are and where you're coming from, they're falling off, man. And they're trying to hang on, but
They're
it's
definitely affected.
yeah. Unless they just happen to be a full functioning bar and that area is letting enough people in, they're barely scraping by.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah. And then when they came up with the idea of the outside concerts, basically, hitting the drive-ins and whatnot that are still up and going, it's still not helping the venues who are already been established for a very long time. A lot of places are closing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Exactly, man.
Sad.
hi, Stacy. Stacy said, "What's up?"
So we keep bouncing back and forth and things. So let's go back in time a little bit to like the first time you're hitting the stage. Way, before you was doing anything with Juicy or Pat, anybody like that. But your first experience is getting in front of a crowd and dropping some flow. What was that about?
Oh man, I come from Raleigh, man. I grew up, in North Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Moved to Frazier and actually did most of my high schooling in Raleigh, Egypt. Shout out Raleigh, man. Real rich in Raleigh, man. And I went to Raleigh. Raleigh, Egypt was a school, man, that really catered to like fashion shows and talent shows and really giving the students an opportunity to express themselves through the arts.
That's
and we
cool.
would have these talent shows and pep rallies and functions where people can come up and read poetry, dance, whatever talent they wanted to showcase. So I ended up seeing one of my partners, or a couple of my homies, getting into talent shows, and they were beatboxing and rapping. I was like, oh shit, these people got talent shows. So I made it my business that me and my guys were gonna get in the next talent show. So I believe like in 7th or 8th grade, man, I had a drum machine, and I made a track on it, and me and my homeboys and them wrote to it. We were BGP back in the day, Black Gangster Posse. Shout out BGP. They know who they are.
That's where it started.
BGP, man, Black Gangster Posse, man. And, actually, we rapped on a beat. Well, I got to take it back even farther than that. I mean, I rapped at talent shows, basically. That was my first large crowd. But I also rapped, at family reunions and stuff. Shout out, rest in peace, my cousin LaCour, man. And we rapped in front of our family at a family event on stage. And that was one of the first times that I ever had an opportunity to recite my raps. And then I got into talent shows from like 8th grade all the way up to 12th grade. Any talent show I was in it. And eventually ended up making Most Talented my graduate year.
Nice.
So I won Most Talented in 12th grade, Raleigh Egypt in 93. But that first time was kind of nervous. I ain't gonna lie. We did a lot of preparation for it. We had dancers, we had outfits, we had people that actually drew us. We had artwork drawn across the stage. It was a lot of preparation. And
oh, wow.
That was my first time ever getting in front of the mic. I was nervous as hell, but it was fun though. I enjoyed doing it.
And that's where the bug the bug bitching, the bug bitching, you just had to keep going, didn't you?
Yeah. Actually, man, we used to say get buck. That was before it was get crunk. It was get buck in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And the crowd was screaming, get bug. We were rapping, you know what I'm saying? Fools were pushing in the crowd, and one dude got suspended. You know what I'm saying? One of my homeboys got suspended because he said, as soon as you get on stage, man, I'm just going to start getting wild. And then he just started getting wild up there in the auditorium seats, man. He got a home suspension.
We sending you home.
At the end, it's a funny story because he gets suspended. And then, like, at the end of the day, they get on the intercom to say who actually won the talent show. So the principal gets on the intercom, gets on the all call and says, who won the talent show or whatever. He says, in the rap group, BGP was disqualified. I'm like, oh, shit, we got disqualified. Yeah, and I don't know whoever Buck is, but I hope y'all get him. You know what I'm saying? Get Buck. So, it was
that is fun.
Shout out Pretty Tony, man. For get Buck. He had the city going crazy back in them days.
You would have won had you not got disqualified.
Yeah. My homeboy got suspended, and it was a lot of stuff. They weren't ready for get crunk and get Buck back in them days. It was just coming out,
That's funny, but that's awesome. I could see
True.
Joe like, man.
Yeah,
I was a different cat.
Yeah, I can't make these.
But I could see you getting out there and rocking, like starting a mosh pit.
In those days there was no rocking. I was all either R&B, rap, hip hop, blues.
Really?
There was no rock. You got to think where I was brought up.
Yeah.
I was a little white speckle.
Right.
And I had luckily I had the music diversity. I grew up with my grandparents and then the whole neighborhood. I mean, I had everything in my ears, all the way back to big bands and Duke Ellington to New Orleans jazz to
That's what's up.
NWA. Easy Does It just that threw me. I was a whole different person when Easy Does It hit the sound. Whoa! What did he just say?
Yeah, I think
this is a stick up.
They changed the language better.
I'm done. Love it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Because NWA, Two Live Crew, and Too Short really changed the language barrier when hip hop first came out, and I remember those days, man. I was a big fan. These fools cussing and saying bitch and hoe and shoot a motherfucker, and I was like, oh heck yeah.
Well, and I'll tell you what, through all the years, I bet Too Short still dropped an album he still sounds the same. He's dropping his pager and everything in 2020.
I could see that.
But I still is like Too Short was so underrated. Yes. Like he was big, but he never like hit where he should have been.
Agreed.
Oh my God.
Absolutely agreed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So when we were talking earlier, Mac, I said what really fascinates me is, you being in Memphis through the whole transition and new genres coming up. And you said, well, what do you mean? Because it went from, country and blues and gospel to hip hop and rap and R&B. And you've been in one of the meccas for music, like hands down. So watching and being a part of the transition and all the different genres, what advice would you have for somebody who is coming in now if they were going to be starting out in Memphis?
Well, just the same formula that works in anything that's successful, and that's just to believe in what you're doing. If you want to do it, put your all into it. Don't half step, and one day you're a rapper, the next day I don't have the love for it no more. I want to be a firefighter, or I want to do this, or I want to, you can do other things, but if you're true to what you're doing, you enjoy doing it, continue to do it and pursue it with everything you got, put your all into it, you know what I'm saying? Learn the business. I would say learn the business before you even get into it. Definitely read up, learn about the music business, learn how to control and, make sure that you learn how to control your works. You know what I'm saying? Get paid for what you do, and of course I would say, get some decent equipment. You want to have some decent equipment so your stuff sounds up to date. Spend on your craft. If you go out and you spend money on all these other things that you like to do. Yes. You may like to buy cigarettes like me, smoke, drink Hennessy or something. Put your money into what you love to do. Pay for promotion. Pay for DJs if they'll take payola. Pay for your video promotions. Yeah. Pay for
invest in yourself.
You got to go out and get it.
Yeah,
invest in yourself for sure, because ain't nobody else gonna do it. They got to see you moving before somebody else will want to invest in you. So
exactly.
You just got to keep grinding, put your money in it, and just keep doing what you're doing. Record and keep pushing your music everywhere you go.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. How about a drawing?
Oh, we doing a drawing?
Why not do a drawing?
How about it?
Oh, okay.
Alice.
How much of a delay? Because I don't know if she's hearing us.
Alice. Let's do two drawings when the delay catches up to you. Okay, we're gonna do a poster and a cup.
How about while we're waiting for the delay from everybody from the different parts of this communication, how about can we go ahead? How about we play that new music video?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's throw that out there. Let's push that out there.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us the name and what this is about, Mac, before we play it?
Okay. Well, I know I sent two. The first one is, I think, Supreme Being.
Okay. Which one do you want us to push first, just in case we on time or whatnot? So which one's your number one you want to drop?
Okay, let's do the Supreme Being. That's my latest off my solo album.
Okay.
Supreme Being after my Pre-Honor Volume 6, the grand finale album. The video was filmed in Miami Beach, actually, out there on Collins Avenue. Out there, shout out to Monte Carlo on Collins in Miami Beach. And it's entitled Supreme Being, man. Just repping my alias, MC Mack the Underboss, Supreme Being,
All right.
That's what's up.
Salute everybody that helped put the project together.
Oh, for sure. Well, here we go. Supreme Being, everybody, on the Monday Love Podcast.
MC Mack Supreme Being. 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 MC Mack Supreme Being.
Like the underboss. Your record's dope? Nope. I think it was. I beat the shit out your ass, just like a jealous husband. You niggas talking loud, but y'all ain't saying nothing. Your corny punch lines miss. End of discussion. You strikers born to lose. I be Supreme Being. Y'all can hand stacking up bands, fulfilling all my dreams. Y'all niggas playing possum. Yeah, I'm so fucking awesome. Y'all trick your money to thoughts. While me and my road off toss 'em. Better know the laws of attraction, cause I'm on my 13th power. You suckers constantly slipping, but cowards I devour. I'm down with KKZ, and they be down with me. You know our whereabouts is Memphis 10 or fucking C. I possess the Mack plan, the nucleus, you know what I'm saying? My niggas be blowing loud, like it's not an avalanche. I'm at my highest now, like heavy metal, hard to bend. Y'all naive to my name, so fuck it, bring the chorus in.
MC Mack Supreme Being. 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 MC Mack Supreme Being.
Like the underboss.
MC Mack Supreme Being. MC Mack Supreme Being. MC Mack Supreme Being. MC Mack Supreme Being.
Like the underboss. In the second verse, lyrics that I disperse. Them bitches wanna be saved, I make them help us go to church. Niggas be running lip, must don't know what's on my hip. Last dude that tried to attempt, he did a backwards flip. Don't act so surprised, bitch, look into my eyes. Time to reach your demise, pleading for a compromise. I be Supreme Being, straight from Raleigh, murder 8. From north to south, even in Cordova, all the way to the Bay. I hang with Max and pimps and players, nigga, fuck you mean. Won't knock your bitch and take a whip, nigga, fuck you mean. They know we stacking figures, help us catfish a nigga. Coming back up to my spot, looking nothing like the picture. That's why I keep my status, nothing but them lavish habits. Stay in control, set some goals, achieve it, you can have it. I'm at my highest now, like heavy metal, hard to bend. Y'all naive to my name, so fuck it, bring the chorus in.
MC Mack Supreme Being. 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 MC Mack Supreme Being.
Like the underboss.
MC Mack Supreme Being. MC Mack Supreme Being. MC Mack Supreme Being. MC Mack Supreme Being.
Like the underboss.
MC Mack Supreme Being. MC Mack Supreme Being. MC Mack Supreme Being.
That's what's up.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
That's
I was like,
awesome.
what?
I love that.
Awesome,
I
man.
love that. You said that was shot in Florida?
Yeah, Miami Beach on Collins.
Mm.
At the Monte Carlo. Suites and Ocean Suites and Fronts.
Okay. Ooh.
Ocean Front Suites or something. Yeah, Monte Carlo. I know. Yeah, Monte Carlo.
Nice. So we went ahead and we're doing the shares and also comments. So depending on what you guys are doing, share. Sharing is caring.
Share.
I know we got like
share this everywhere.
100 shares or something crazy. I seen
Yeah.
on the spot.
Yeah. So
Did we get a name?
I
from the
think you
drawing?
did. I think you did.
Oh, did we? Okay, so what was the first thing we're doing? There is
You
a
want to
name
do the
here.
poster?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. There it is. April Ford Cooper.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
Woo!
You have
Hey,
just,
April.
You just won your poster autographed by MC Mack himself.
Yep.
Awesome.
Do make
Hey,
sure.
hey, April. Shout out April.
There you go. Shout out April. Make sure you hit me up in DMs. That way I can get your address and get it shipped out to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I pay for shipping too. I'm just saying.
So while they so while we're sitting here on some
luck.
other stuff, what if you had the go-to artist? Like if you had a pick of somebody to perform with, who would that be? Any artist, any genre, anywhere. Where would that be?
Oh man, that is a hard one. One artist or a group?
It could be a group. It could be an artist. You know what? It could be alive or dead. But you know,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
just
man.
who would be
Golly.
your go-to to
My go-to?
make a collab with?
Oh man, that's a hard one, man. The toss-up between Run DMC and NW. It's a toss-up between Run DMC and NWA.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with
actually-
anybody in the.
I could actually see that and hear
Solo.
that.
That's groups. Solo artists would be Pac or Biggie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tupac or Biggie maybe. Tupac more than Biggie though with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tupac,
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I was just reminiscing on that night after watching that Tyson Roy Jones fight because I remember after that fight with Tyson, all of a sudden it was like Tupac. What? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, man. that guy was something serious to me, man. He was something special.
A lifetime, I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because these young kids,
I don't think they, unless they do their research, don't really know the significance of them. You know what I'm saying?
And there's a
like
lot.
that young cat, like Tupac. He all right, but I like him. I like, okay, yeah, all right, whatever.
You know, it's definitely when you came up and what things was about because Tupac wasn't just. I mean, it was just so much with Pac and what he was about and what he did. It's hard, to have anybody on that same level to do what he did on so many different. I mean, Tupac was just amazing.
Absolutely.
And you can't really compare. Like somebody was talking, like you said, M and this. They're all different. It's all different branches, but you get to some of the new stuff, like like some of the songs are dope, but there's not content with it. There's no feelings. There's no emotion with it. It's just going through, doing this act, putting no content in it, and just, looking for a final product. Just trying to, now they're just trying to trend on TikTok or whatever. But, it's different. There was just so much feeling and passion behind Pac and what he was about.
Yeah.
And, I don't know.
It was
now it's usually a cool beat with some whack lyrics
I
in most cases, and
know.
I hate.
That
mean,
is so true.
there's good
That is so
cats.
true.
Don't get me wrong. There's some dope ass cats doing a lot of crazy shit. Kendrick Lamar. You know, my one boy,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody really gives him enough kudos is Childish Gambino, because his flow, and I'm not even just talking this is America kind of stuff. I'm talking like when he's actually flowing, the dude's got some deep ass flow and stuff to it. There's cats out there doing stuff like that, and then you got the mumble rappers.
Oh,
You know, it's got some dope. Like the beat is nasty, and everybody's into it. It's like, what do you say? You know, when I was bumping on the way here, Panda. Man, I love man. Panda. I love it, but what the fuck are you talking about, Panda? God damn, I thought it was cops, and now I'm not sure. It's a crackhead in a panda suit, or I don't know. But I still bump that shit.
Yeah, man. The lyrical content is not there anymore, man. Back in the days, music used to make you feel some kind of way. Not only just the beat made you feel some kind of way, but the message they were relaying or certain words or lines made you feel some kind of way. Now, like you said, you can't even understand the lyrics half of the time now. You know, you're like, okay, I hear the beat, maybe the chorus, but it's not so much on the lyrical content.
And I hate that because, I mean, that's what...
lyrics used to paint a vivid picture. The rappers would take you there. I mean, think about Eazy when he talked not No More Questions, but I'm talking the one when they were robbing a bank. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I was picturing robbing a bank.
Like you can,
I'm in a bank.
You can see that he's gonna.
You know, you took money. You know what I'm saying? They would paint a perfect picture for you. They don't
pull
do
the
that.
panties down and the. What? I just. But you're right. I mean, there's so much. It picks like you became like it immersed you into the music. And we don't get that now. Not from her. And again, I am definitely not, because there is some really good cats, but and I think a lot of it, and I've talked to a lot of artists about this, that the market is so oversaturated because you know, anybody with a cell phone that can do a couple little apps could, you know, and it's not everybody, but when you got to swim through a shitload of junk to find that diamond, sometimes you get tired of swimming.
Yep.
Absolutely agree. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think, you know, especially a lot of the young cats need to really think about that, you know, what they're producing or what they're putting out there, because if they're not taking a little bit of time and put a little bit of them in it, what is it? You know,
Exactly.
You know, you made some dope beats. Well, you know what? There's a lot of dope ass beats, but what's your message? What are you talking about? And I really feel like the way things are going right now, you know, between, you know, Black Lives Matters, between this pandemic, between, you know, the country being broke, you know, Biden, Trump, whatever, you know, there's a lot of anger, madness, wanting answers. So I really think we're going to have a wave of some really dope music coming from everything, rock, metal, rap, hip hop. There's going to be some feeling, you know, back in the day, Rage Against the Machine.
Yes.
I mean, nasty. I mean, but had a meaning, had purpose. I mean, it's definitely not hip hop, but you know,
it
was powerful. It had, you know, and it just, there's, you know, when you, it just, there's
made
just
you feel some kind of way.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For sure.
And
for sure.
And being able to see it on the side that I'm on with who I work with, you know, for 19 weeks, every single day was worse than Black Friday. So what music is going to hopefully come out in this next year and a half?
Oh, there's going to be a lot of good stuff.
I hope that there are enough staples to be able to not have to weed through too much bullshit.
I mean, you think you go through the times, what's going on in the times. You go all the way back, you know, when Vietnam goes on, you had the Beatles, Rolling Stones, Stevie Wonder. I mean, you had so much stuff. You know, it didn't matter if it was coming from Motown or if it was coming. You know, there was just so much happening, but there was meaning, there was messages. It was just there's so much. That I really, really hope that's what we see from this. I really do, because this is a lot. There is so much, you know, and I really think it's going to play a factor in what we see here in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thinking of new music, I'll be hitting the studio real soon. Actually, a couple. Hopefully, I'll be in the studio. I'll be a follow up. Me and my artist, actually one of my business partners. Not so much as an artist of mine, but yeah, someone who I've been working with for some years. Kano, we coming up with a new album.
Nice.
So we'll be bringing that out pretty soon. We're going to the studio working on some new material. Got some
do you got
lyrics
a debut date?
choruses and all that. No, we haven't. So we're actually just starting. We're just starting.
Okay.
So we'll be starting about the middle of this month or so, and working maybe like bringing out maybe 9 or 10 new songs. And it's gonna be the follow up to our appetizer album. If you haven't heard, the recipe album. If you haven't heard the recipe album, check it out. It's at the MC Mack stores on all digital outlets. MC Mack and Kano, the recipe. The new album that we're working on is going to be entitled The Appetizer. So we hit them with the recipe. Now we got to give them the appetizer. So that's what we're working on.
Okay.
So next thing.
I like that concept. I do like that concept.
Yes.
Man.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah, you got to think about what you're doing. You know. It's thought out.
So
calculated stuff.
You've been on stages all across this country. So
yeah.
What is one? And we asked all of our guests.
Yeah, this is definitely.
It's usually really funny. What is the most embarrassing moment you've had on stage?
Oh, it probably was that first one I was telling you about. I told you I was nervous. I was excited. I got up there and forgot my whole rap. I've been practicing this rap for about 2 months and get on stage and rap maybe half of it and forgot the second half. So what I did, I just started freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it works.
My rap partner, he looking at me like, oh, now this man forgot his lyrics. He looking at me, but the crowd was still getting bucked, so I just kept going with it. You know what I'm saying? until the chorus came in.
Awesome.
Man, that was crazy.
Man, we've had some crazy stories, man. We've had cats where they were like right in the middle of the set, people doing their thing on the speaker on the side, crap their pants. We've had all kinds of stories. Usually, probably about 90% of the people we talked to, Fireball was involved.
Yes.
Well, I remember the night we drank a lot of Fireball.
A lot of Fireball. Usually starts with Fireball.
And it's like, oh, this is going to be a good one. This is definitely a good one.
Yeah. So
that's my drink too. That's one of my drinks.
Really?
My drink of choice is hen. My drink of choice is hen. But when I don't have Hennessy Fair, I gonna get the Fireball, you know. And
man, it goes
with that
down.
little symbol on the side. I dance with that little symbol that's on the side of the bottle.
It's scary how smooth that stuff is.
Yes, really bad, really bad. So real quick, I do want to let you know we were doing a drawing and nobody knew about it, but Calvin Weaver.
Did Calvin win something?
He did.
Oh!
Yes, Calvin, you want to come?
Calvin Weaver.
Yeah.
Shout out Calvin with the Kamikaze No One Fan Cup, man. Check out the No One Fan video too, man. One of my first videos, man, when I went solo was No One Fan. So I decided to make some Kamikaze cups.
Right.
No One Fan on there. That's my first video.
Yeah.
So, shout out Calvin, man.
Yeah.
Way to go, Calvin. That sounds like a clothing line. I went and got some Calvin Weaver this weekend. What you got going on? Damn. I've been trying to get that Calvin Weaver. I'm too damn broke for some Calvin Weaver.
You did not. So if music was like legitimately your drug and you weren't just in hip hop or rap, what would be like, who do you bump and not necessarily talk about it? Like, who might you bump in another genre that you wouldn't normally necessarily talk about it?
I think you got some in sync.
By me being a producer, I make tracks. You know, I started out in this game actually writing, but the next year I got my first drum machine. So I couldn't figure out if I wanted to be a writer or a producer. So I wanted to be both. And when I started making my own tracks and looking for sounds, I would find myself listening to 4/5s back in the day. My dad used to have 4/5s, you know, and I would put those records on my record player and listen to everything, you know, from R&B to the blues, even the Kings of Leon, Nickelback, Man, I listen to it all, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I mean, just from all genres, really.
You know what?
Jazz and classical, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I listen to blues.
That's one thing with our today music, because you can go to one station and hear all, you get stuck on one genre. You go to this station, like back in the day, you was hearing Stevie Wonder, Al Green, Rolling Stones, Beatles, all in the same stations.
Absolutely.
You were hearing the same, and I think we lose a little bit. And it's not like, I think we got the pop stations in the city and stuff, but it's not the same. It's probably just the quality of music too. But I mean, still, it's before you had exposure to everything, and I hate it when that stuff's junk, man. You got to listen to everything. I listen to good music. That's it don't matter what, you know what?
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. That's if it's good music and a hit, it's gonna last forever.
Yep.
I listen to. I mean, my variety, it's so widespread, man. I listen to Hinder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hinder.
Shut up.
Fear.
I would.
Tears of Fear.
I
listen to. Let me think. Who else I listen to? Pat Benatar.
Okay.
He called me today. No, I love Mack. He called me today, and he was like, "It's just a manic Monday." I was like, "That's so awesome."
Sunday.
That's
awesome. Though I love hearing people being diverse and listen to everything. Because on a given day, my radio station could bounce around from Marilyn Manson to Sam Cooke to.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll bounce all over the place. It'd just be like whatever I'm feeling.
Not commercials.
No.
As soon as the commercial hits,
I'm gone. My ADHD kicks in. I'll be like, wasn't I cutting the grass? What just happened? I got to pay for that Spotify shit.
Yes. But yes, I do want to go ahead and plug the website again. So if you would shout out your website, I want people to go and order stuff. I have to put in a new order.
For sure. Most definitely. I need everybody in the sound of my voice to go to the MC Mack store. You can Google it, type in MC, M-A-C-K store, and click the link and check out Kamikaze's items. We have gear, we got tapes, we got vinyl, for the DJs. We got these Kamikaze hoodies and beanies and masks. We got new Kamikaze mask in and jogging suits. Yeah, brand new Kamikaze jogging suits just in. And that's MC Mack store, MC-M-A-C-K store. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get my subscribers where they need to be. That's MC-M-A-C-K Music, M-U-S-I-C, on YouTube as well as on IG. MC Mack Music. Check me out. If you ain't on Facebook, get on there. Check me out. M.C.M.A.C.K.
Yep.
MC Mack. Send me a friend request. And we working, man. MC Mack for life on Twitter. M-C-M-A-C-K, the number 4, life on Twitter. And if any artists out there, you're in the music business or, you're doing any genre of music and you're looking for a feature, we are booking. I work with all artists, bands, groups, labels. If you're interested in doing legitimate business and want to, further your career or reach out to that genre and have my genre, listen to your genre and maybe make this thing happen, might hit me up for a collabo. Inbox me right now, man. I got reasonable prices. I got these Corona prices for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know
Corona prices.
I work with all budgets, man.
This episode is sponsored by the pandemic.
Prices over here, man.
So, funny enough, April, where do you live? Hurry up and put that in there, and then I'll ask real quick. But yeah. So April wants to know if MC Mack can deliver her prize to her.
Oh.
So let me see.
Interesting.
I know, right?
If it wasn't a pandemic, I would. Where is April located?
Hey, you got kamikaze masks, don't you? I think I seen it.
Sure.
And then,
I'm sorry?
Don't you have kamikaze masks?
Yeah, we got the kamikaze glow in the dark mask. I mean, I thought that would be cool, you know what I'm saying? For the club, you walk around the club or something, or in an environment, but the clubs are closed, some of them. But yeah, if you walk around the house and it's dark and you and your lady friend playing some kind of wild game, you throw the mask on, turn off all the lights, and you either rob her. The kamikaze mask going in the dark, and you catch a girl, you get a girl, you know.
Catch a girl, get a girl.
Might be running around hitting lightsabers. You never know. It might not be.
Oh my God,
might not be that kind of party. It might be a different party.
Oh.
But no, I got the we got the glow in the dark mask, and we also got the kamikaze colored mask. They're coming out different colors and stuff like that, so you can match your outfits. I know a lot of people want to match their outfits with their mask, so I got them in all colors. So just place your order, let me know what color you want it, and we'll get it there to you. You know what I'm saying? Free shipping and handling at the MC Mack store.
There you go.
Long sleeve kamikaze shirts are in, and I also got the colored hoodies. We got the pink ones, purple ones, black, white, red, whatever color you want hoodie, with the kamikaze emblems. We're definitely growing, man. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's paid off, and it's up to this point where now I can service a lot of merchandise. And if there's anybody out there also on an imprint company, you know what I'm saying? If you're an up-and-coming business or any kind of business and you need specialty items, check out DB Imprints online as well. And I cater to all businesses who's looking for promotional items, from T-shirts, hats, cups, ink pens.
Everything.
coloring books, magnets, you name it. Over 200,000.
You got an MC Mack color book. I want to see that shit. I want a coloring book.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we got coloring books for the kids, man. Coloring books, man.
That's
for real.
awesome, dog.
And we imprint them. You know what I'm saying? And the real cool thing is we imprint the name of your business in the storyline, so it's like you're telling a story to the kids. So
That's
awesome.
that is awesome. That is really smart.
Yeah, we got DB imprints, man. So I cater, but we sell in bulk. And if you're a business, you need your logo on anything from a cigarette lighter to a cup to whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a zillion products that we imprint. So yeah, hit me up.
Hell yeah.
That is
DB
definitely
imprints.
tempting. That is, I will definitely be
DB.
talking to you. So
Yeah. Sure.
I hate that it went so fast.
It did.
And
Holy
and
cow.
I'm so thankful that you would come on and chat with us for an hour and take that time to really
Oh well.
get with me. But
Well, I salute you guys. Thank you guys for having me, man. You
Oh,
know, I
for
work
sure,
with everybody
man.
who support me, man. You know, I'm a really down-to-earth cat, man. I really appreciate you guys having me. It's been
Absolutely.
my pleasure, to be honest.
And then if Calvin, he actually has a big thing going on out in Texas. It's called World Peace Concert. It's a show series. So you get with Mack. Calvin, make sure you get with MC Mack and you can talk to him business on that level.
Hey, Calvin. We started talking about some stuff, and I need to hit you up some more about our conversations we were having the other day. I got real busy with some craziness. Do you need some rock bands for the United? We were actually back in the studio. We were doing some work.
Hey, one more thing I forgot before we go. I got to send a super shout out to my homeboy Vocals out there in California. And through Vocals, man, we got an album getting ready to come out. It's going to be a duo. It's about halfway finished, but we got this super track coming out with me, Lazy Bone, Spice One, Lil Flip, Skinny Pimp, me, and Vocals on one song, on one track.
That is awesome.
And we just got a verse back from DMC, from Run DMC. So I'm gonna be recording on a song with DMC from Run DMC.
Oh my God!
And
then you
shout
got
out
to
Vocals,
definitely
man, out there in California.
let us know when that's gonna hit, man. Because
Don't worry, I'm stalking him.
Yeah.
He's on my
you
daily
threw out
stalk.
Spice One, man, 187 proof.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't heard that
think about it.
forever.
Yeah, you got
Sitting on the
MC
corner with
Mack,
my cellular
Lazy
phone,
Bone,
you can tell that the East Bay
Yeah.
was his home.
Spice One, Lil Flip. I mean, I grew up listening to Spice One, so I heard the track. I was like, oh heck, I got to get on it. Man.
Oh hell yeah,
Spice One,
man.
heck yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge.
I
man.
can't wait, man. Make sure you definitely let us know so
Daily
we can
stock list.
either share it or do another little show thing or whatever, man. That'd be
Yep.
awesome.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. So, thank you so much.
Okay.
All this new
matter
stuff.
of fact, Miranda,
Yeah.
I think he's sending you a friend request too. I told him to send you a friend request as well. So
Okay.
it should be coming from a guy named If you see a guy named Ethan, it looks crazy. He got long black hair. He does dark, like metal rap.
Okay.
And we got a track with Devourment. Have you guys heard of Devourment?
I
He
have
played
not.
guitar on the record.
Okay.
And they're supposed to be really huge. And we got a lot of stuff going on with that, man. So yeah, Ethan, he'll be sending you a friend request.
All right, I gotcha. So thank you so much. Like, this has been so awesome. Like, I
It has definitely been
fangirl.
Yeah.
But yeah, do me a favor, hang out for just a minute. We're gonna wrap the show and then do basically like a preview. So hang out for just a few more minutes, please, and we will be right back to you.
Okay.
Oh man,
All right.
that was such a great interview.
Thank